I remember Corpse Party. I remember well, Corpse or whatever his name is, right? I forgot. I think it's Corpse, right? Does he have anything else? Other name? Is it just Corpse? Or does he have also another name besides just Corpse? What else? What was his other part? What was this other part of his name? Oh, it was just Corpse? Oh, Jesus Christ. Holy cow. Oh no, Corpse Husband. There he is. Corpse Husband is
Just
his
click
name.
ready when you're ready.
Got it. Yeah, he hasn't touched anything in like 2 years. It's been like 2 years since he hasn't like actually like bothered doing anything. And he did like true scary stuff, you know. The true creepy stories and stuff like that. I must have watched one of these videos in the past or something, you know. This probably because I was watching like kind of like stuff like this in the past, you know, and I still do, right? Like I still do. Sometimes some of these videos will pop up into my recommended feed, and I would just sometimes watch it when I have nothing else to watch, you know. I'll just watch it, I'll click on it and take a look at it and listen to it, you know. So maybe I might have listened to one of his videos a super long time ago. I don't know. Maybe, perhaps. I don't fucking know, to be frankly honest. But hey, it is what it is, right? Anyways, so I'm kind of curious, right? Why he abandoned his audience. I think I already kind of know exactly, but I kind of forgot, so I kind of want a refresh memory on it, so...
Corpse spent years building up a dream career as a content creator, amassing over 10 million subscribers on—
Oh, that was his other channel. Oh, okay. I didn't even know that was his other channel. I thought it was just somebody else. Okay, so he had 2 different channels. Okay, so he had Corpse Husband, and then he had Corpse. Okay, so I assume the Corpse one, the one that we were looking at, was all music focus related, so...
on YouTube, releasing a platinum hit record, and finding himself in a social circle consisting of creators such as PewDiePie, Penguin Zero, and Pokimane, all of which he did without revealing his identity.
Yeah.
However, his dream career had a brutal dark side. He faced relentless doxing, vicious attacks on his appearance, and severe health struggles that only worsened with the pressures of fame. Hi, I'm the Internet Anarchist. I create weekly—
That is understandable. You can call him Corpse Daddy if you want. Anyone else you want to call Daddy, might as well get it out now.
YouTube documentaries, and today we'll be diving into the career of Corpse, his meteoric rise to fame, and the various issues and controversies that led him to abandon—
I'm actually very curious to see how he actually like blew up, right? Like that's the one thing I'm very curious about, is like how did this guy actually blew up? Like I'm very, very curious on that matter.
his 7 million subscriber YouTube channel and caused him to lose over 250,000 subscribers. But before we dive into why he left, let's first look into why he was so famous to begin with.
Yeah.
Corpse's journey started far from the millions of followers he has today. Creating his YouTube channel on the 17th of July 2015, he would upload his first video the following day, a creepypasta reading titled "Last Friday Scary Creepypastas to Tell at Night." The first thing evident to viewers was his naturally deep and raspy voice, which would later be revealed as partial results of chronic health conditions that Corpse was suffering from, such as FMS, thoracic outlet syndrome, and GERD.
I do have a medical condition and it does contribute to my voice, but not as much as everybody says it does. GERD has like a spectrum to it. They put a scope down my throat through my nostrils and my throat is corroded and it's like touching my vocal cord.
For the first 5 years of his career,
Holy shit, interesting. Wow, oh my god. Yeah, I remember that specifically. I remember this interview because that interview was with Anthony from that he used to the one that used to be from Smosh or so. Music at Offline TV, he was gaming with them a lot. Oh, okay. I thought he got his fame from Among Us. Yeah, he voiced, yeah. Yeah, he was just exposed to a lot of people at once. I maybe I should read some creepypasta stuff, you know? Make a video on it.
Here, Corpse focused on creating videos where he would read out creepypastas without showing his face. His unique voice and choice to remain anonymous added a layer of mystery to both his content and persona. This intrigue played a big part in thrusting him into the limelight, leading to over 1 million subscribers by 2020. It also opened doors to collaborations with industry figures, like Boy in a Band and Anthony Padilla, who featured Corpse in a video titled "I Spent a Day with Faceless YouTubers," where he would interview Corpse. The interview felt tragic to say the least and set the tone of the public perception of Corpse moving forwards, with him openly speaking about his mental health, where he stated how hiding his identity contributed to his anxiety.
I have like very bad anxiety. I never leave my house.
Do you feel like hiding your identity has led to all this anxiety about being in public?
It definitely added to it. I feel like I had other issues prior.
Yeah.
But it definitely made it more logical in my head, despite it probably being irrational.
On a more lighthearted note, this video was sponsored by Honkai Impact 3rd from Hurry.
Of course, Honkai Impact 3rd. Of course, Honkai Impact 3rd. Of course it is. Of course it's sponsored by Honkai Impact 3rd.
Compulsive liar in order to keep. But let's go back into finding why Corpse abandoned his audience.
That's
To
the
make
first,
his
that's
anxiety
the first time seeing the internet anarchist, actually, so...
even worse, Corpse had to become a compulsive liar in order to keep his two separate lives.
Have come up.
I have an apartment, and so when I have people come over, it's like, don't go in that room. And they're
Well, that's like your YouTube room.
Yeah. And they're like, why? And I'm like, they're like, how do you have this money? And I'm like, I don't know. I just come off sketchy to everybody.
Right. Because they don't know the truth, and they're like, you're hiding something.
Yeah.
It must be a dead body.
Like, I can't answer simple questions.
Have there been any moments that have been taxing to maintain two separate identities?
Oh, like all the time.
I don't think I saw this specific interview. I saw the other interview for that. They paid him with 3 wishes. You'll never get rid of Honkai Impact there now, Ko. Yeah, you're right. I think you stopped streaming now because of it med stuff. No, I don't think it was the med stuff. It was something else. It was something else.
24/7. I've had people over at my house who I know in real life, who are friends with my YouTube friends. So my YouTube friend doesn't know I'm friends with their friend, and my friend doesn't know I'm friends with their YouTube. It's very confusing. It's a very like Hannah Montana thing.
The decline of his mental health would come to no surprise, especially considering his choice of being faceless completely destroyed his social life, even getting to the point that he became too anxious to leave his house or even speak in public.
How does remaining anonymous affect your social life?
Pretty much eviscerated it. like
Yeah, so you don't have any social life now.
No, not at all.
The benefits of being anonymous were far outshadowed by all the negatives that he was already experiencing, as he would state.
I don't feel like I can fully know the benefit of being not anonymous without doing it. And I can't really see into this like alternate dimension where I'm probably happier. I think it's way more stressful than it is beneficial.
At this point, you might be wondering why Corpse didn't just reveal his face and free himself of the burden of keeping his identity a secret. Well, he would also answer that.
I've left that door closed for so long that there's no gradual buildup. It's not, oh, I have 50,000 and now I'm gonna get noticed outside sometimes. It's opening that door and having all the buildup from millions of people now all at once. So it would be a dramatic life change.
The feelings and experiences Corpse mentioned in the interview would reflect on his YouTube channel, as he began posting more and more infrequently as his mental health got worse, eventually releasing his debut single Miss You in June of the same year, where he would express how badly his mental health had truly declined, with lyrics reading, "I don't want to look like this, I don't want to feel like this," as well as "No quiero estar aquí," which means
No quiero... Fuck, the way how he said it in Spanish. Oh my, can I hear that again?
like this, I don't want to feel like this, as well as "No quiero estar aquí," which
The fuck was... What the... Oh my fucking what the hell was I listening to? What is that?
I want to look like this. I don't want to feel like this. As well as No quiero estar aquí, which
Oh my fucking god. Oh my god, it is so fucking funny. It's called No quiero estar aquí. Okay, all right. You could have had Google Translate literally tell you how it is. It means I don't want to be here. That's what it means for translation. Oh my fucking god, bro. This man, bro. This guy. The way how he said it or so. Holy shit! You can't be serious with me.
which means I don't want to be here in Spanish. Later in the song, he would just
Yeah, but you butchered the shit out of that though. You could have just had Google. You could have just listened to Google Translate or have Google Translate do it. Jesus Christ.
describe his YouTube channel as a glamorized desk job rotting away. To make matters even worse, Corpse would state that he suffers from an eye disease that causes inflammation when looking at screens, resulting in him needing an eye patch.
It started with my eyesight. I wasn't able to read stories because my eyesight was going, and whenever I would get checked for a prescription, they would tell me I have 20/20, but then I wouldn't be able to see when I'm reading.
With his video output slowing down, so did his channel growth. But when things seemed most hopeless for Corpse, a life-changing craze would be right around the corner. In August of 2020, a social deception game named Among Us would take the world by storm. A game where you need to lie or find the liar to win. A lot of the game's success was a result of pretty much every big streamer playing it at the time, with
I never played this game. I'm gonna be honest with you. Never played this game at all. Never played it.
creators like PewDiePie, XQC, Penguin Zero, and more, all playing the game together to entertain everyone stuck at home during the pandemic. And these streams would be huge, garnering over 100,000 concurrent viewers, and the clips and re-uploads gaining millions. Entering September, Corpse's YouTube friend Boy in a Band would invite him to play Among Us on stream with PewDiePie and other massive streamers.
I was just hanging out on Discord, and then Dave, Boy in a Band, messaged me and was like, yo, do you want to play Among Us with PewDiePie on stream right now? And I was like, okay, sure.
The moment Corpse joined the lobby, his life changed forever, as his deep and raspy voice fascinated everyone who listened, and even made popular streamers treat him like a celebrity.
Yo, Corpse, what's going on?
Hello, friend.
Wow.
What?
Kick Saikuno.
Wait, what? Corpse's voice is like infrasonic bass.
Is that real? No.
Oh my god.
It's real, believe me.
Sound like he'd be that dude who, like, you know,
All right,
kills people in the game.
In a fist fight.
Yeah,
never
he
played.
sounds
Never
like
played,
John
but
Wick
has
or
sus. Yeah, I've never played the game, so I'll be honest with you. Never played Among Us, so.
yeah,
Voice
yeah.
He sounds like God and the devil should sound
I
like.
bet.
I don't know. I guess I haven't done a face reveal, so.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Guys, who is Corpse?
Well,
I'm
I just
totally
assumed
fine
that
with
someone
it.
with this voice might look like, you know, they don't look like what they sound like.
You're
you know?
accurate. You're completely accurate.
He
Everyone
doesn't,
always-
he doesn't look like what he sounds like.
Remember how everyone thought
I
Donkey was
feel
black?
like your voice is touching me.
Yeah.
Is that a weird thing to say?
I feel like your voice is hitting a part of my
Donkey,
ear that's never been
I'll
hit
answer
before.
that.
Following his appearance on the stream, Corpse's channel completely exploded.
Yeah. Okay. So that was the kicking of the rock that caused an avalanche to make him blow up, basically. So I played the game, but I suck at it. I suck at lying. I see. Yeah. So that one DM message from Discord basically changed his life, but not in a good way how he wants it. So, kind of, you know, because of his mental health and all that stuff. So.
gaining up to 160,000 subscribers per day in October, making him the fastest growing creator at the time. With his Among Us videos gaining between 11 and 33 million views each, he would use the opportunity to release the song E-Girls Are Ruining My Life, which would eventually go platinum certified and chart in multiple countries. The success Corpse was experiencing
E-Girl Ruining My Life? I've never heard of that song, to be honest. Never heard of any of his songs.
At this point of time was on a whole new level compared to his previous 5 years as a content creator. He went from a popular creepypasta narrator to a personality that everyone wanted to learn more about. But the more popular he became, the more haters and detractors that appeared to try and ruin his career and life. Despite this, Corpse would end 2020 with over 6.3 million subscribers and
You know, it's so dumb, right? Like, you know, you humans live in a weird society that you guys don't appreciate like other people's success, right? And you guys always seem to have this weird mentality of always having this negative feeling towards someone who is succeeding in life, and you guys are trying to like say like negative stuff towards them. You know, you humans are fucking weird. I'm gonna be honest with you. You guys are so fucking weird. You know, I could never understand humans, you know, in any comprehension level. You know, I'm just kind of like, I'm like, what? I was like, you know, if you don't like his content, you don't like his voice or anything, right? Just don't watch it, okay? All right, it's that fucking simple, okay? All right, like just don't fucking watch it. Like what is this? What is this fucking mathematician rocket science or something like that? You know, is it this difficult for you not to click the button to see the content that he's making or so? You know, I don't know. Me personally, like I never hated the dude. Like I'm not a huge fan of his voice, right? Like me personally, I don't like his voice that much. I think it's, you know, well, because everyone else was trying to copy his ass, right? You have the guy from Niji Sanji who is basically copying, you know, his voice, you know, and every other fucking guy is like, hey, what's up, girl? You know, like I remember during that time there were so many guys, especially in VR chat, because this was during the time I was playing VR chat during the time of it, right? And there were so many guys trying to copy his fucking voice. I was like, bro, just fucking speak in your normal fucking voice before I shove a fucking dildo down your fucking throat so you know what it sounds like you're choking on something. I swear, dude, it was so fucking irritating. I had to deal with it almost every fucking day. I got so fucking irritated of like everybody just faking his voice. And then I went to go search up his like, because like I didn't know who Corpse Party was, or fucking Corpse Husband, right? Sorry, Corpse Party. Corpse Husband, right? And I went to go search him up, right? And I went and I listened to him speak from the clips and everything like that, right? And I was like, everyone's trying to copy this guy? Everyone's trying to copy this motherfucker. God damn. Probably have the most common voice out there. It ain't high, it ain't deep, just mid. Cocksucking ASMR, yeah. They do it because they're bored, to be honest, and wanted their 15 seconds of fame. It's like, bruh. I don't know, man. I don't know. You humans are so weird when it comes to like other people being successful. Just because you're not successful, that just means you suck, you know? That just means you have a skill issue at the end of the day. Hey Stuti, how you doing there, hun? Welcome to the streamer cell. My name is Sunako Nyaru. I'm a Nyarlatet VTuber and also #1 Dummy Mommy. Hello, greetings. I think in my personal opinion, these people who are like getting mad, right, at other people's success, it just means they just have skill issues. And that means you just, you know, you just don't have any skills to succeed in life. Just get good. That's it, bro. That's literally it, you know? You just suck, you know? You're just getting mad at somebody, you know? Just because someone else is just better than you. You know, it's just someone got lucky, you know? That's a luck of the draw right there, you know? Also, Suti, thank you for the follow as well. Since you followed, because I always do this to every new followers, of course. You can never, ever leave the outer realms. Hello, greetings. Welcome. I hope you enjoy your stay. So, do y'all like rom-com animes? I used to watch some rom-com animes. I just don't have time for anime anymore, unfortunately, so I just don't have time at this very moment. I always tell myself someone is always better than me, so I just focus on the things I know I'm satisfied with. Yeah. The giggle was worth it? What do you mean the giggle was worth it? Yeah, even then I was like, I just work on myself, and then I just work on myself and try to succeed for my own benefit. I'm not gonna look at somebody and be envy towards someone's success, you know? I'm like, hey man, if they can do it, that means I can do it too, in my way. So I'm gonna work hard and try to work my way up there. They jealous Corpse was able to riz Pokimane and Valkyrie with just his voice. Oh, is that the reason? Oh, so you're telling me these like these simps basically were basically just like, oh my god, my girl, my streamer, just getting rizzed on by this random stranger. Oh no, what should I ever do? I must defend him. I must be the white knight for them. Okay, all right, buddy. Okay, all right, whatever you say. Ugh, fucking mentally ill people, I swear. I gave them a dramatic voice because they're so fucking dramatic. That's what they are at the end of the day, so. That's the only reason why I gave him that voice anyways. Or else I would have given him the or else I would have done the other voice. I would have done this one.
How dare you, riz up, Pokimane? How dare you, you know? You can go suck some, big balls, you know?
You know, so. You know, it could have just done something like that for the voice for Pokimane stuff, so, yeah. I like Corpse because of deep voice. I don't know what everyone else was doing. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's understandable. I never liked Pokemon or Valkyrie, to be honest. I've never watched them. They weren't really my type of like streamers or so, or content creators in my personal opinion, or Sniper Wolf. I used to watch SS Sniper Wolf a long time ago because you know, I did used to look up to SS Sniper Wolf, but then I found out that she was faking her gameplays because Sausage was the one that was doing all the gameplays, and it just really kind of hurt me a little bit that she was just faking it the entire time, because like there was not a lot of female Call of Duty players, right? You know, and there was a lot of male Call of Duty players, so it was very, very rare to see female Call of Duty players. As someone who plays Call of Duty and did it semi-professional a long time ago, of course. But I don't do it anymore because you know, I haven't played Call of Duty in like ages, and I don't like any of the new Call of Duties anyway. So I like Pokemon when she was still a gamer, but now she's just full of shit. Never watched Valkyrie. Wait, Pokemon was a gamer? I didn't even know Pokemon was a gamer. Sheesh. I just watch VTubers like Nux. I remember I used to watch Nux. I watch him from time to time. I don't watch him consistently, right? But I do watch him from time to time. From time to time. Not all the time, so. Yeah, COD was like 99% dudes CCs back then. Oh yeah, there were no female content creators. So when I saw you know, SS Sniper Wolf and GGG Girl Gone Gamer, right? You know, it kind of made me like look up to them specifically because they were good, right? Granted, because I was, you know, this was wee long time ago, like super long time ago, right? That we didn't know that they were faking, you know, they were faking their gameplays, right? Until, of course, you know, later down the line, you know, we found out they were faking it, and then, well, you know, for me specifically, it kind of saddens me, at least the young version of myself, right? To, you know, having to hear that, to be like, wow, okay. Pokemon was a gamer when she was using them gamer words casually. Oh, really? That's interesting. That's interesting. Anyways, let's go back to the vid, shall we? Anyone watch the Sign of Affliction? A Sign of Affliction? No, I don't think so.
And 240 million views on his main channel. However, his overnight fame would ultimately come crashing down, and 2021 would be the year that would alter his career and life forever once again, but this time in not such a positive way. Whilst Corpse's success was at a peak, his health was reaching new lows. He would get a burning sensation when speaking due to GERD, and experience extreme muscle aches and fatigue due to fibromyalgia, which would cause him to leave games midstream.
Like when I left that raft game, like I was sitting there with like an eye patch on, my whole arm is numb, like I'm bleeding out the nose, and I'm just playing video games. Like it shouldn't be. I don't think that's something I can like do for a long time.
On top of this, his newfound audience would grow a parasocial obsession with him and learning more about the man behind the mask, similar to that of Dream, who was a faceless creator at the time. The pressure for Corpse to entertain his new audience was too much for him, and the stress and anxiety of staying anonymous was even more heightened as he would once again be interviewed by Anthony Padilla, where he would reveal the sad changes the fame brought to his life. Corpse would state that he felt he had to be even more careful about keeping his identity private following the success.
I feel like I would be happier in a world where I could be myself openly and not worry about like hiding from everybody. But I do think it's also the best decision for me because I don't think I could handle that many people like judging me at once.
Corpse would also discuss how he felt like others didn't even treat him as a human.
In people's heads, I'm more of like a character or like a brand or like an anime character or something.
Yeah.
So they don't.
I see. That is 100% completely reasonable. That's a very reasonable kind of type of thing to have mentality, anyways. She does full reaction. I think other stuff like cookies. Oh yeah, I heard about the cookie stuff. I heard they're not really that great, to be honest, on those cookies, the Pokemon cookies. I don't do full reaction stuff. I play games, you know, because I do enjoy playing video games at the end of the day. So Dream is someone I never watched, but I'm glad I didn't for what he has done. What did he do? I don't think he's done anything bad. He's just a normal dude that was just trying to live his normal life, you know, but then like, you know, he got famous and then his mental health went down. I don't see anything wrong with that, so. Her cookies are trash. Is Sunako real? Yes, definitely, thank God. He's a pedo? Oh, I don't know anything about that, so I don't know anything of that sort of nature, so.
They don't treat me as if I'm an actual person.
Corpse would also reveal how a lot of people on the internet were trying to dox him and how some of them were right.
Have you had any close calls with your identity being discovered since we last talked?
Yeah, definitely. I don't know how specific I should get with them, but definitely.
Why? Because if you're specific, they might know how close it was, and it might reveal it to them.
Exactly. Yeah, they know 100%. Like.
Later in the interview, Corpse would address the hate he was receiving, as well as his experiment to test how far his haters would go.
What have been some of the downsides or struggles that come along with all of this?
Relentless expectations, and I get so much hate online every single day.
People already treat celebrities with their faces out there, famous people with their faces out there, no matter what they do, as if they're a dumpster. And then here you are without your face out there, so people get to treat you even more like you're not a real person at all.
I did a tweet on Twitter just to prove a point. I did a voice memo and I just breathed. Like
the infamous corpse breath tweet.
People will get mad at anything that's popular. I guarantee you I'm gonna get so.
Yeah, that's also a thing too, you know, people just get mad at people's success, you know, just because they hit the lucky lotto, right? You know, because he got lucky because he got that, you know, he got that DM message from, you know, from his friend to play on a live stream, you know, with it, you know. It's just these people who have no life, no bitches, no money, you know, not even a stable income job, you know. Is like and they just go and harass people who are just more successful than them, gets bitches, right? Has money and has a success in life, you know, because they don't have that. That's the reason why, you know. That's why, you know, I use Twitter, but I only use Twitter to upload my images, like my drawings or so, to promote myself and then try to do my schedule thing. But I haven't done it in a while because I've just been busy. Just, you know, editing the React content that I'm doing right now, and then doing some commentary in between the videos here and there. So I'm also gonna be doing a commentary video on the most recent Genshin update or so. So that's why I'm not reacting to the Genshin update. I'm gonna be making a commentary video on it. Why I think the new Genshin update sucks ass. So it's also a lot of CC live on Twitter, and it makes them mental worse. Yeah, true. I don't have that either, but I don't hate on anyone. Yeah, like I'm not like I don't like my friends specifically, like they have successful lives, right? I'm not gonna berate them, right, and hate on them for them having a successful, life, The same thing with my lovely VTuber friends, right? If one of my VTuber friends like hit the lucky lotto, right, and some big streamer decided to raid them, right, with their thousands of viewers and whatnot, and then they became popular, overnight, right, over a single stream, right? Let's just put this in an example, right? It's not like I'm not gonna hate her / him, I'd be like, shit, damn, hey, let's go, congratulations, shit, man. Like, I'm gonna congratulate them, to be honest. They're my friends, at the end of the day, I love them, they love me, I may not watch everybody's streams, because I can only watch a certain amount of stuff in the span of like, a couple hours, because I'm usually busy editing, drawing, making thumbnails, working on a commission, and all this other fancy jazzy stuff. So I just don't have time, Sometimes I just don't have time. I'm sorry, like, I'm only one person at the end of the day. I don't have the budget to, to pay people to do my projects, So I have to do it myself, I'm a what's the word? What's the word again? What's the paraphrase that you guys use every single time? That you know a lot of tricks, but you're not a master at any of them. I guess like one of the phrases is, I guess I'm a wild card, I guess. A wild card, right? Like I know. Yeah, there you go. Jack of all trades. There you go. Thank you. There you go. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. I'm a jack of all trades, like I know a lot of things, but I'm not a master at any of them. Like I know a lot of stuff, and I know a lot of things, when it comes to stuff like that, but I'm just not a master at any of them, so. Trade of all jacks. Do it for yourself. Yeah, I just do everything myself, that's it, so. The problem is I just don't have time, and I do need some rest at least, or else most of the time I just be passing out on my desk a lot of the times. So, yeah.
So much shit for literally breathing. They'd be like, oh my god, you guys are so obsessed with him, like, look at it, he's just breathing, and then like, or he's trying to breathe super sexually, or like.
But you don't know Valorant, jack of all trades? Shut the fuck up.
It's literally
no one cares about Valorant, okay? No one cares about Valorant, alright? Valorant is shit, okay? Alright?
just breathing, but people want to spin it to be that.
He would also go on to address just how brutal his mental health had truly become.
I was and still am dealing with so much mental shit. When I was doing those Among Us streams first starting, like literally like 20 minutes before some of them, I was literally like faced with like, and then I just get on in front of hundreds of thousands of people, you know what I mean? And it's like, they don't see those things, you know what I mean?
Comments on the video would sympathize with Corpse, reading, "Most of us Corpse fans don't really want him to reveal his face. We want him to feel comfortable in the space he's created," as well as hearing him talk about his experience with fibromyalgia, crawling across the floor, unable to eat. "I know how that feels. Fibromyalgia is not fun. It's so hard. I really relate." Similar to Dream, a large portion of Corpse's audience was extremely parasocial, and whilst this did help Corpse go viral and grow his other social media platforms, it would also make even more people hate him due to his obsessed fans. However, it wasn't only the fans who were obsessed with him. Throughout 2021,
for me personally, right, during the whole the Corpse husband rise and the popularity and everything, I never like disliked Corpse husband, right? Because I'd never watched none of his stuff, right? The problem is I hate the people trying to fucking copy his goddamn fucking voice. That is what fucking irritated me, okay? I irritated those annoying dumbasses that try to copy him, basically. You know, always having like the low white voice. What's up, girl? You know, I'm here to try to raise you up and stuff like that. Oh my god, look at me. I sound like a fucking chain smoker. Blah 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 blah. You know, I was just like, bro, I was just like, I don't care about your fucking low voice. Just use your normal fucking voice, dude. Just use it. I know you're fucking faking it, okay? All right? There's a reason why he has his voice like that, okay? All right? There's a reason why he uses that. So, and okay, there's a reason why he sounds like that. Okay, that's pretty much it. Okay, all right. And these other people who are just trying to like, try to do it to try to get, you know, girls, basically. You know, try to get girls. That's what that was the whole main thing why they wanted to do it, right? It's because they wanted to fucking get girls. Okay, they want to get bitches. Okay, all right. Like that was it. All right. They just fucking used it to get some girls fucking wet and, you know, and try to smash, you know, and all this other stuff, you know. That's why femboy voices is much better. Was that them trying to specifically copy his voice and try or just trying to sound deeper in general? No, they were literally trying to copy his voice because I keep hearing because this is the time that I didn't know who the fuck Corpse Husband was, right? And then they told me, "Oh, haven't you not heard of Corpse Husband before?" And I'm like, "No." It's like, "Oh, you'll probably love Corpse Husband." And then like, I'm like, "Okay." I was like, "Okay, let me take a listen to this." And I'm like, "Yeah, because he sounds like this." So they try to imitate his voice, right? And then they would send me the YouTube video of his channel, and I would listen to it, and I'm like, "Okay, all right," but it's not making me giddy or anything. So I'm like, I'm not like gonna head over heel toes for this one gentleman, you know, just because he has a very low voice. Okay, all right. It's not like I'm going, "Oh my god, please have my babies. Oh my god, please, oh my lord. Okay, breed me, corpse." You know, I'm not like that. Okay, all right. Like at the end of the day, you know, it's like, yeah, like I'm like, bruh. I'm like, it's just some dude having fun uploading freaking creepypasta videos, right? You know, my vocals would hurt trying to attempt his corpse voice. Really? I don't know, to be honest. A lot of the male friends or so would breed him. Yeah, probably. Yeah, 100%. It's just kind of like for me specifically, it was like, I don't hate him. I hate the fucking people trying to mimic him. That's who I hate, okay? All right? Like, I hate the people who were trying to mimic him just to get bitches, okay? All right? They were just trying to get girls. That was pretty much it. Like, me personally, I've never hated the dude, okay? The breed me corpse made me laugh so much.
Groups of haters and detractors would attempt to expose
I haven't even used my moaning voice, though.
Corpse's identity, and despite most of the photos not even being Corpse to begin with, they would generally receive quite harsh criticism on the appearance. It was like people expected him to look like a Greek god, and anything less would be labeled as ugly. In March of
That is so... Dude, that is so fucking dumb. God, these fucking humans are so fucking absurd. They think he's gonna come out with like Giga Chad fucking jawline with a fucking 6-pack or an 8-pack body, right? And muscles that are so defined that the Greek gods bless this man with the fucking wrath of Zeus, you know? That's what they're fucking expecting out of this man, okay? With that fucking voice. I'm like, bro, okay, 10 out of... Okay, look, chillax for a second, okay? Alright? You know? Chillax for a second, alright? It's not gonna happen, okay? Yeah, making him sound like Dr. Ratio. Time to exchange points for a moaning code? No. They want Corpse to look like a profile picture. They want him to look like a fucking Greek god, apparently. You know, I've seen the Greek gods, okay? Alright? It's not that crazy, alright? It's not that fucking crazy, okay? Alright? It's not that crazy. I'll be honest with you.
2021, a post would be made to a foreign website not only revealing Corpse's face, but also tracking down where he lives and his family members. The doxing resulted in pictures of his face being plastered across the internet and attracted a lot of hate towards him, eventually garnering the attention of Philip DeFranco, who summarized the situation perfectly.
people are being absolutely shitty about the person featured. Which, I mean, if it's just some random person or it actually turns out this is Corpse Husband, still shitty. There are absolutely a ton of people responding with really nasty comments, calling the person in the photos ugly among other things, which also prompted other Corpse Husband fans to write things like, this alleged face reveal just showed how fucked our world is. You think Corpse is this mega hot guy, then y'all start bullying him when he didn't meet your standards, as well as saying he literally sings about how self-conscious he is about his appearance, and you guys are out here bashing him because he didn't live up to your fantasy. Disgusting. Absolutely pathetic. Right? And this is nowhere near the first story of its kind. I think most recently we talked about the situation with Dream. But here's what I'll say. If you're one of the people out there that's writing just disgusting things or nasty things about this person who may or may not be Corpse, seriously, go fuck yourself and or grow up.
The mix of mental health, physical health, and toxic comments ultimately led Corpse to quit streaming and focus more on his music. This would lead up to the 23rd of November 2021, when Corpse would upload the final video to his main channel, titled Choking My Friends.
Yeah, we just
a
saw
video
this
where he
one.
played Friday the 13th with other streamers.
Drown. Drown.
Holy Jesus! Water!
Why is Corpse enjoying this so much?
What? Corpse has played this not allowed.
Don't let me be the killer in these kinds of games, because I would probably have so much fun too as well. I would have too much fun being the killer in these kinds of games if I ever get the chance to. So I'm just a marshmallow and I sound like kinder than I am. Oh, Corpse is a name I've never expect to pop up again this year. Yeah, we're just looking at the why he abandoned his audience. So as a member of the deeper vocal range, I look exactly like a Greek god, like all of the deep-voiced brethrens do. Okay, alright, buddy, okay. I'll let you be killer, because more fun, the better. Being a killer is so much fun. Yeah, but for me specifically, I have that kind of voice. I have that kind of voice that fits the killer role. Like, it fits the insanity role. Like basically the levels of, like, kind of like Sparkles kind of type of voice, so. Hey, Wes, welcome back. I have no idea who is this Corpse person. Hey, Gustik, how you been, hun? Don't worry about it if you don't know, so.
We should not allow Corpse to be the killer, because I am going to get trauma.
Despite the lack of video content, Corpse would continue posting music to his second channel, where he would still find success collaborating with artists such as Bring Me the Horizon, Scarlord, and Night Lavelle.
Fade out when Centralia dust, nostrils of a dust, or like veins too many needles touch. If pain is beauty, I'm a pretty bitch. Gone too quiet, now they're whispering.
Corpse's story on YouTube draws several parallels to that of Dream's, both being faceless creators who had large followings and extremely high expectations set up for their appearances by their viewers. However, Dream actually decided to reveal his face. On the 2nd of October 2022, Dream would upload the infamous video titled Hi, I'm Dream, where in the video he would finally remove his mask.
Alright, for real, I'm dropping it. Hi. It feels so awkward, talking to a camera for the first time.
Whilst Dream isn't particularly bad looking, he instantly became a meme with comparisons to Lord Farquaad, as well as hashtag his
I do have to say the Lord Farquaad thing was kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie, the Lord Farquaad thing was pretty fucking. You know, you can't really deny it, right? Come on, man. You went on this side of the angle of the camera.
I'm dropping it.
Yeah, he does. I ain't gonna lie, he does look like, Lord Farquaad. He really does. He really does. So. I'm good, Slightly. My lunch break is just ended. Only 3 hours and 15 minutes left for work. How are you? Pretty good. Same old any day, Pretty mundane life as always, so. Play Dead by Daylight. You'll have a blast, Sunako. I just don't like Dead by Daylight. There's a lot of too many tryhards in that game, so. Unfortunately, so. I'd rather play with friends who don't know about the game. I think it'd be a lot more funner who doesn't know how to play the game, so instead of bringing someone who knows how to play the game, it just makes it unfun, so. I'd rather bring like a group of people who don't know, like me and them, so. Like we've never heard of it, we've never seen gameplay of it, like nothing about it, so. I do not get the Dream hate, my guy is gorgeous. Yeah, but I think it's pretty funny that he does look like Lord Farquaad though. Yeah, he looks fine. Yeah, he's just a typical dude, he's just a typical looking guy, so. I feel like the dream's face reveal, the internet will always never be satisfied. Yeah, the internet will never be satisfied when face reveal happens, right? You know, when a faceless creator, you know, like doesn't show their face, you know, they're anticipating when that face reveal happens, and then once they do, you know, their expectations are like blown out of the water, and they'll never feel the same. So yeah. I did that. I was kind of an ass to my friends. Oh, I see. I feel like people just felt he was trying to be hot too hard, which doesn't go well with his following being mostly younger. Yeah. Well, he's mostly cringe, not really hot, so.
Hi. It feels so awkward talking to a camera for the first time.
While Stream isn't particularly bad looking, he instantly became a meme with comparisons to Lord Farquaad, as well as hashtag his ugly trending on Twitter the following day. The backlash Dream experienced after his face reveal was exactly the nightmare Corpse was desperately avoiding. Fast forward to 2024, and Corpse's channel is a shell of what it once was, with his channel losing over 250,000 subscribers and the views slowly stagnating. Corpse's story acts as a cautionary tale of the destructive power of fame and the unrealistic expectations placed upon those in the public eye. His unique voice and the mystery surrounding his identity propelled him to stardom, yet the weight of that success, his physical and mental health struggles, and an obsessive, toxic audience drove him away from the platform he'd built. The brutal doxing attacks and reception of Dream's face reveal affirmed Corpse's decision to prioritize his well-being. It serves as a reminder that even as we consume content, there are real people behind the screens. People who deserve privacy, respect, and empathy. Click the video on screen to find out how the—
Of course, yeah, that's 100% reasonable. Like, I don't know, I've never looked out of my way to find what he looks like and whatnot, you know, because number one, it's none of my business, right, what the fuck he looks like, right? If he wants to live a private life, you know, he can live a private life, you know. I don't need to know what he looks like, you know, shit. As long as he just makes fun, entertaining content, that's pretty much about it, so. No, I'm gonna do a face reveal. I'm gonna look like Zeus. Every time face reveal is roulette. You don't know whether they will receive you well or start saying, I imagined you differently. Yeah. Yeah, they lose views or so just because they're not their ideal, like, you know, their ideal person, right? You know, but yeah, at the end of the day, you know, hey man, it's not that serious. Well, I'm hoping he's doing fine. I'm hoping he's doing great, right? You know, I'm not saying no ill will intend towards the poor man, you know, because he has a lot of he has a lot of health issues besides the mental health issues. He has a lot of health issues, you know. So I'm hoping he's doing fine. You know, I'm hoping he's doing a-okay. You know, and hopefully I'm just hoping he's doing all right. All right. I don't hate the dude. Okay. I just hate the people who are trying to copy him. That's the people I hate the most. You know, they were fucking annoying as shit, you know. But hey, you know, it is what it is. I hope he's doing fine, and yeah, that's all I gotta say.